Coverage of the 97th National FFA Convention and Expo is presented by the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln and the Nebraska FFA Foundation.
We continue our coverage of the 97th National FFA Convention, and now we are catching up with Nebraska FFA State Vice President Calie Coburn, originally from the Emerson-Hubbard FFA chapter. What is National Convention like for a state FFA officer?
It has been so amazing so far. And so earlier in the summer, we went to DC Summit, where all the state officers came together and decided what we wanted to change here at National Convention. And while in Summit, we created different committees tackling different problems. And so now while we're here, we have different delegate committees and just committee assignments and business sessions to really tackle those problems and dotting the I's and crossing all the T's on them.
What committee are you part of? What are some of the challenges you're looking at?
Yeah, so I'm a part of the committee that is trying to create and develop more opportunities for the 5th through the 8th grade members. So that kind of middle level, because FFA, obviously it's a wonderful organization full of so much potential to grow your leadership, and we really want to expand those opportunities to our younger members. And so some of the things that we're looking at is providing more conferences, or maybe just creating more events at the middle level that students can proceed to take to the national level so they can get all of these experiences.
Sounds like an interesting discussion underway right now at the National FFA Convention. This has to be a fun week for you and your teammates to see lots of Nebraska FFA members dotting among all of the FFA members here. Some 70,000, right? Talk about that, what it's like to see those members.
Yeah, it's just been so amazing. And right before we came here, actually, we ran into a couple members that we saw at Colt Conference, which was way back in May. And so they were just talking to us and telling us how they've just loved National Convention. And it's kind of just been a full circle moment of me coming here as a sophomore in high school to now coming here as a state officer and actually doing delegate work and running into all of the members that were once in my shoes. And so it's really been an awesome experience.
You and your teammates were elected into this position back in April. What's the process been like getting settled, going through numerous training events, and now where you're at now, enrolled in school? Walk me through the past few months.
Yeah, so the past 2 months have definitely been crazy, but it's definitely a good crazy. I am so thankful to be in the position where I'm in, and being a freshman in college, obviously having all of these classes and changing to a new environment from small town Emerson to big city Lincoln has definitely been a doozy here and there, but like with the team, we're all just tackling it together, and we're all in it together, and just the process of coming from having the summer to be wide open to having our classes, our state staff has been so amazing, just walking us through it, and our mentors especially have been holding us near and dear, so that was really nice.
Are there any goals that you and your teammates set for you all as a year personally, but then also for the association?
Yeah, I think one of our biggest goals is really just growth and development, which is a lot easier said than done. And so we really just want to focus personally on growing more as leaders, because even though we were elected in this position, it is still a position to continuously learn from. And so really just growing ourselves as leaders, and then always remembering to keep that humble mindset and take every opportunity that we can to educate the members as well.
It's the best part of National FFA Convention, attending as a state officer.
Yes, I think the best part is really just that full circle moment that I mentioned earlier, coming here as a sophomore and now here as a freshman in college. It's just I have an immense feeling of gratitude. Just so thankful to be in the position that I am in, and getting to just talk to all of the Nebraska FFA members have been amazing.
You guys also have pretty good seats during sessions, right?
Yes, we do. We're right on the floor, right dead center in the middle of the stage, and it's so awesome because we have created some bonds with the national officers as well. And so just seeing them talk on stage, it's not just a random person. We actually have those personal connections, so that's awesome to have.
Calie Coburn, Nebraska FFA State Vice President, joining us here at the 97th National FFA Convention and Expo.